dark side.
Yeah. Dropped out of school, now we done rich. This sound like some 4301 shit.
So, what's up? Kylo here. Now, today I wanted to kind of talk about a subject that, well, it's been going on for a long while now, like for a really, really long while. And I definitely didn't want to get involved in this whole thing. I never really wanted to, make an opinion about it. But by doing this video, I kind of am. And I'm most likely going to regret it in the future. But I guess I just kind of wanted to talk about it. So, this whole console PC war BS. Like, alright, let's just start, like, I guess from the get-go, right? With the new gen consoles and PCs and comparisons and console wars and fanboys and this whole thing that has been going on for so long now that is kind of getting to a point where it's pretty ridiculous at this stage. Like, I really don't understand the whole concept behind it. Well, I do, but it's just completely illogical to me. So, first things first, like the whole console war, I guess, between Xbox, PlayStation, and then they're involving PC for some reason, which is very odd to me. So first point, let's just get it out of the way completely. Now, I really don't understand people that are comparing the new gen consoles to high-end PCs. Like, I honestly don't. It's completely illogical to me. Now, the only way, in the only possible way that you could compare the new gen consoles to a PC, in my opinion, is if like you have a very low-end PC or some shitty gaming laptop, I guess. Other than that, I don't really see how you can compare it. Obviously, PC is way above the new gen consoles, and it will stay that way, in my opinion, for quite a long time. So yeah, let's just get that off the way. Like, it's completely uncomparable, and I really don't understand why people compare it like so often these days. It's pretty ridiculous to me. Little sippers as per usual. So yeah, that's point number one. Point number two, I really also don't understand the whole comparison between like Sony fanboys and Microsoft fanboys and this whole bloody thing. I think now at this stage, I've had my Xbox Series X for 3.5 months now. Yeah, 3 months and a half. And I'm personally super happy with it. I have friends that have bought the PS5 and they're super happy with it. And at the end of the day, I think that's what it's about. Like, I'm no one to tell you how you should spend your money. I think nobody should. I think it's a very personal and individual choice at the end of the day for what you want to go for. A piece like a high-end PC, a console between them, like either an Xbox or a PS5 in that scenario. Both consoles, in my opinion, are great. Like, for what you're paying, I think they're both great. You just, get the console, plug it in, start playing video games. You don't have to worry about components. And if you're a super casual gamer that doesn't really care about, graphical output and super high frame rates and stuff like that, I definitely think console is a great option for you. Like, I truly do. Like, obviously, now, between both consoles, there's some differences and stuff like that, in my opinion, are almost like, just pretty stupid even to compare it to. Like, I don't know, like the Xbox has a little bit more GPU power than the PS4, but at the end of the day, the PS5, but at the end of the day, you're not really going to make the difference unless it's something very specific and like some super weird scenario. I don't see how you're going to make the difference between both of them. They're both great consoles at the end of the day. Now, it all comes down to, I think, what you personally and individually want from a console, I guess, and to put it in that way. So let's say, for example, I don't know, you're underage, you're like 16, 15, 17, 14, whatever. And, like, now in that scenario, I think, Xboxes could potentially be a great option for you because of Game Pass, like parents don't have to worry about, every month or so getting new games and stuff like that. You just get Game Pass and you have shitload of games that you can play, and you get all the Xbox exclusive on day one. So it's a great option. It's great. I think it's completely illogical to say that it's not a great deal. I think everybody at this stage can say that, Game Pass is kind of a pretty much the best deal you can get in gaming these days. So I think it's great. Now, if you're the type of person who's more into story-driven first-person campaigns, so to say, like, I think Sony is a great option for you. Like, if you're that type of person that likes to enjoy and play single campaign, you know, games, story driven and etc., I think Sony's a great option for you, and you should definitely look into it. And yeah, I think that both consoles offer great things. And yeah, but what's really crazy to me is the fact that some people are comparing the new gen consoles to a high-end PC. Like that's pretty damn crazy to me, because it's like, dude, so how to say it? Obviously, I don't think in the next 10 years maybe, or even more, I don't know. I don't think ever console gaming is gonna reach the level of PC. Maybe it does someday, and that'll be pretty cool. But I don't think it's gonna, that day is gonna come anytime soon, or especially this generation. Now, personally for me, I've always played on a console since I was a little kid. I've always played on a console. I find it more comfortable. I'm super used to playing with a controller. So yeah, and I chose the Series X, sorry, because yeah, I just thought it was a great deal with the Game Pass and etc. And yeah, I thought it was the best option for me. Now, like I said, there's so many different options out there these days right now. You can go for building a high-end PC and getting the most out of gaming in that aspect, with the maximum graphical output, with the maximum frame rate, and a bunch of other things which are obviously amazing, and it gives you kind of the full experience. PS5 has amazing exclusives, first-person titles that you're gonna enjoy so much. If you're into that type of games, you're gonna have so much fun with that. And I think Sony offers a great selection of games in that aspect. So for whatever you go for, I think is a good option these days. Like, it truly is. Now, for example, like I said, I've personally played console all my life. I do have a PC because I need to edit videos, and because of work, I still need a PC. I've tried to play a few times on it, and my personal opinion on why I don't play on PC, which I would like to do, is because I'm terrible with a mouse and keyboard. I honestly can't play. I'm honestly terribly bad playing with a mouse and keyboard. And I know I can plug my controller, but I've tried that before, like all the way back in Battlefield 3 when it came out. And I did play for quite a long time with a controller and a PC, and I mean, dude, you're quite at a disadvantage, obviously, controller versus mouse and keyboard, it's yeah, you're in a big disadvantage there. So that's the reason I choose to play on a console, for a PC. And I know it takes time to get used to the mouse and keyboard, and I could, but back then I had the time. Right now I don't, because I need to work and life and etc. So I just, rather just plug in the console, play a few games, get it over and done with, and move on with my life. And Nintendo is a great option. Like, I think it's the leading console right now in terms of sales and stuff. So yeah, I think all the options on the market right now are great deals. Like, they truly are great deals. It just depends really on your personal taste, I guess, and what you truly want from it. Like, if you want a shitload of games to play and you want a great deal, then I guess Xbox is something you should look into. If you want pretty good first-party titles and super story-driven campaigns, I think Sony's the place for you to be, or a great option for you to look into. And if you want the maximum output in terms of, the gaming experience, quote-unquote, I think PC is the place for you to be. And yeah, so any option you choose for, it's great. And I really don't get like the whole entire console wars and involving PC in the middle of it. It's all BS to me, really. I think it's a great time to, like video games. There's so many good video games coming out, and, the industry is kind of like really kind of progressing super quickly. So look into the option that fits your personal, I guess, needs or wants from a gaming experience, and go for the option that's best suited for you. But yeah, please stop comparing the whole PC to consoles. It's pretty stupid, in my opinion. It's so stupid. At the end of the day, it's like comparing, I don't know, it's like buying a car or buying a house. Like, obviously, PC is a little bit more expensive than a console, like a high-end PC that is going to give you, the best gaming experience. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's like buying a car, dude. You can buy a Honda Civic, or you can buy, top-notch, high-end Mercedes. It's kind of the same comparison. Obviously, the more you pay, the more you're going to get for that money. So that's how it works, in my opinion. And yeah, just make the choice that's best suited for you. Choose how to spend your money, I guess. And yeah, just make some research. Don't just like throw yourself in the first thing. Oh, Jesus Christ, I actually kind of hurt myself there. Don't just jump into the first thing and be like, oh yeah, that's the best thing in the market, and I'm just gonna completely spew bullshit all over the place. No, just look into it, see the best option for you, buy that option, and choose for yourself. That's what I'm trying to get to here. And stop with the whole war bullshit. It's completely irrelevant at this stage. Just have fun, enjoy games, and that's it, man. Like, honestly, everything else is completely unnecessary. Anyhow, I just wanted to say my take on it, and yeah. Hopefully you found it helpful. I probably think you didn't, but yeah, that's about it. This is all from me, and Kylo,